Hello and welcome to my video series. Today we're going to be learning about the Juva. Now, the Juva is a very powerful language that can enable us to do many things in our applications. So first we're going to be learning about the Juva. So we're going to first bring up our integrated development environment. Alright. Now, we're going to start coding the Juva. The first thing we need is these two. These two lines create a comment. With these comments, we must create the header for our Java application. So we must put in the author. We must put in the date. And then we must also put in the current temperature, which I believe is about 30°C. And now that we have our header, we can begin to code our actual application. So we'll start with a function. We declare by saying function, and then we name our parentheses, so we can tell it that it's a function. And then, what we do next is we put in our actions. We say alert, hello world. And now, in Java, we have to make sure we put a semicolon at the end, but for extra measure you can make sure you can put on several at the same time, as many as you want. It's good to have them because it's extra padding. It's good maneuvers to make sure that you do not mess up your application, that it stays safe. And then you can close your brackets, come down, and then we may call the function. And then we put a few of these on, and there we go. Beautiful. But, I almost forgot. What we need to do now is, there's something I forgot to tell you. That at the beginning of every function in Java, you must put this at the beginning. Use strict. Just like that. You must put that there. Because if you don't, you will cause irreparable damage to your computer. Because the use strict helps keep the socklint in the computer, because the socklint is a technical term for the compiler that the computer uses when it compiles the Java. So you have to make sure that you use these, otherwise it will corrupt. I have talked to many people in Seattle and Portland. They've told me that this is extremely important to do, otherwise it will cause damage. And they've gotten really mad when I say, well, maybe it's not so necessary, but they say, no, it's very necessary, And I say, oh, okay, maybe it is. And it really is very necessary, otherwise the compiler will not take it. So you must make sure that you add plenty of these, so you make sure that at the beginning of every function, you must make sure you put this there, otherwise your functions may not work. So just make sure that you always, at the beginning of every function, your first line should be the use strict. Otherwise, as I said, bad things will happen. So you must make sure you do it. Alright, that's enough about that. Now we have finished our application, and we may go to work. Alright, so now that we're done, we'll save it. We'll save as. Wait for it. The tech tricks. You wait. Wait. This folder's empty. That's odd. That's very odd. This folder shouldn't be empty. I don't get what happened. What the? Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. I forgot to put that on. Never mind, don't worry. We'll save it right over this old one. We'll save it EP04. And remember, what we're saving it as is .js. Now, you may ask, why .js? Well, I'll tell you why. JS is short for Juvos. And Juvos is simply Java in Scandinavian. So that's all. Don't worry about it. But now, we have it. So now, in order to execute and compile our Java, we must now go to our documents. detectrix, and then we execute and compile. And as you can see, the compiler is now telling us that it is ready, everything is working. So now we may synergize it with our HTML. Now this is the interesting thing about Java and HTML, is that the two can be combined and synergized to create even more powerful applications. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So first, we're going to open up another one of our integrated development environments. We're going to drag our HTML into the IDE, which is a quick trick. And now we can add in the head a small another line. To synergize, we simply put in the script src epo4.js, just like that. And then we may put in type. We put in application/javascript. Now, why JavaScript, you may ask? I thought it was called Java. Well, they're the same thing. Don't worry about it. And then we close it. And then we do the save. And now we may reopen our HTML compiler. As you can see, the compiler is opening, getting ready. And now it's ready. Alright. Now we drag our source code. And just like that, we have now created it. They are now synergized. And as you can see, it supplemented the hello world. And now, it worked, I believe. Yes, I do believe it worked. And now, as I said, the Java has supplemented our hello world, making it bolder. You may not notice it, but it has become quite a bit bolder. It has. So now, it has totally worked, and now your working Java has been supplemented, and everything is beautiful. As you can see, now you know how to use the Java. A very interesting language, very good language. Our compiler was able to take it. But now you know how to use it, which is good. And now I hope you've enjoyed this video, because next time we're going to be learning about what we're going to be learning about next time is the L-U-A. The L-U-A. We're going to be learning about the L-U-A next time. A very interesting language. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. You're going to learn a lot. So I'll see you in the next video, and